Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is DTRS session class 138 and today's lead topic is Indira Gandhi Peace Prize. So as we are covering 2 days current affairs, so Saturday we could not hold the session, so we are covering 20 MCQs today. Okay, so today's let's say quotation first we'll discuss, and thereafter we'll discuss the 20 MCQs based on different 20 topics. Okay, the quotation is: the highest education is that which does not merely give us information but makes our life in harmony with all existence. Yes, Rabindranath Tagore ने ये quotation दिया हुआ है. So why he is saying like this? The highest education. Generally, education is, giving information. This is perceived as like gaining the information, but this is not simply gaining the information. Rather, education is having some kind of applied aspect, okay, applied context. And according to Tagore, what he is saying that the highest kind of education is the education which makes our life in harmony with all existence. Now, all existence is like what we are living in a society. We are living in an environment, or we can say nature. So existence with society, or coexistence with society, harmony with society, harmony with nature. So how we can get that? When we have values along with this knowledge or information. Or when we say information, then we can say that it is put to good use to live in harmony with the. So we have let's say information about environment, or whatever the information we are getting. Let's say being an engineer. So being an engineer, if suppose someone is, let's say, implementing any project or designing something, so his responsibility is there that it should be in harmony with the nature. Responsibility is also there to live in harmony with society. So there should not be any kind of societal conflict because of it, or any social issue arising out of it. ठीक है, जैसे हम देख रहे हैं आजकल की साइबर क्राइम्स होता है, या फिर हम देखते हैं कि there are some issues related to development of AI, use of AI. We have seen such kind of deep fakes जिसको हम बोलते हैं. So if suppose people are getting education related to AI, it's not only information, rather how it is put to use. If it is put to good use for welfare of the people, welfare of the society, or we can say that for environment protection, so we will say that we are living with the harmony with all the existence, and the existence is also, we can say, linked to outer life, जिसको हम बोलते हैं inner life, outer life, ठीक है, inner self, outer self, ठीक है. तो inner self, we can be in harmony with inner self, ठीक है, our mind, when we put that information to the good use. जब भी हम कोई भी चीज गलत करते हैं, तो are we in harmony with our, let's say, thoughts or our value system, our conscience. So ये harmony अगर देखते हैं, तो हम गांधी जी का जो quotation है, there should be harmony in thoughts, words and deeds. ऐसा quotation है, right? What he is saying that there should be harmony, and then there can be, we can say, happiness in the mind. Happiness is derived from the harmony between thoughts, words and deeds. ये सारी चीजें आप लिंक कर सकते हैं उसमें, ठीक है, आंसर में. So we can expect such kind of question in the essay paper or ethics paper also. So these are the 20 topics we'll cover today. Let's go in detail one by one. First one, what should be answer to this one? Indira Gandhi Peace Prize. Okay, so this Indira Gandhi Peace Prize was constituted in her memory 1986 through one of the trust. Okay, this award is given for, let's say, disarmament, peace, let's say promoting international peace, disarmament and development, we can say. So it's not national peace, no, not at national level, but international level. So this is incorrect. It consists of monetary award of 25 lakhs rupees along with citation. Factually, this is correct. ISRO has been awarded this prize in 2022. Now, this is factually incorrect. This was awarded in 2014. Recently, Indira Gandhi, let's say, peace prize was given to two individuals, so that's why it was in news. ठीक है, हमें नाम याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं, इतना मतलब बड़ा अवार्ड नहीं है, बट अवार्ड से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं प्रीलिम्स में लास्ट 2-3 साल से, so that's why we are covering this. So only one statement is correct, other two are incorrect. So what should be the answer? A is the answer, right? Yes, good evening Vijay. So let's try to answer them all these questions one by one. ठीक है, तो इसका क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? कमीशन ऑन सोशल कनेक्शंस. Yes, it is a joint initiative of UN Economic and Social Council and International Labour Organization. Now this is not correct, it is the initiative of World Health Organization. Initiative of World Health Organization. Okay, Commission on Social Connections. So it is largely dealing with the mental health issues that people are facing. Okay, doing the research and giving out certain guidelines, mental health se related. Okay, to raise the awareness about the mental health, build the collaboration that will drive evidence-based solutions for countries, communities, individuals. This is correct. So second statement, B is the correct answer, right? So you should be knowing regarding such kind of international initiatives. Now what about the next one? Yes, इसका क्या आंसर होगा? What should be the answer to this one? Okay, so various industrial policies that have been adopted after independence. There have been 3 comprehensive industrial policies. Comprehensive is the word, keyword we can say. And if you see the comprehensive industrial policies, there was 1956 industrial policy, like during second 5-year plan, and 1991 reforms. That time we had the comprehensive industrial policy. So only 2 comprehensive. From time to time there are industrial policies, but they are not comprehensive industrial policies. Comprehensive in a sense that it is touching the, let's say, various sectors of different industries, various aspects of industries, and that is called comprehensive. So this is incorrect factually. Last comprehensive industrial policy was brought out in 2011. नहीं है, 1991 का ही है. 2011 में क्या आया था? National Manufacturing Policy आया था. So that is not comprehensive industry. Production linked incentive scheme is a kind of specific industrial policy which aims to give incentives on incremental sales. This is true. First 2 are incorrect. So again only one statement is correct here, right? Yes. Try to give the answers in the comment box, online students. Now, next question is related to concept based currency devaluation. Currency devaluation. See, there is conceptual difference between currency devaluation and depreciation. Okay? Currency devaluation and currency depreciation. We know that currency depreciation is the market dynamic. It is due to market dynamics, demand and supply, right? So there is no as such influence by the government there. But when we talk about currency devaluation, it is artificially devaluating that currency vis-a-vis the foreign currency. So we can say that devaluation is the artificial. Now it occurs when there is a fall in the value of currency related to other currencies in a floating exchange. Floating exchange is the market, we can say, economy, and therefore it is the, we can say, it is not the devaluation, rather it is the depreciation of currency. So we can say it is incorrect. It helps in combating trade imbalance and having exports exceed imports. That is true. This is how China is following this policy from time to time to boost its exports, because through devaluation what happens is its products get competitive in the international market. So we can say that that is a correct statement. It causes higher exports related to imports, which can increase aggregate demand leading to inflation. Now this is also true. Okay, both statements are correct. So we can say B is the correct answer here. Yes. Okay. Now moving on, next question. Yes, European Free Trade Association, IFTA. So IFTA Council, it is intergovernmental organization established by Stockholm Convention. This is true. Now council usually meets 2 times a year at ministerial level. This is once in a year. It is once in a year. It was set up with 7 member states for promotion of free trade and economic integration between EU members, European Union members. ठीक है, so this was correct. So again B is the correct answer here. ठीक है. largely the factual aspect is changed in these statements, you can understand, and some of the statements are related to concepts. Now, this is unique, we may get confused. Scheme for promotion of culture of science. Scheme for promotion of culture of science. Now, we may get confused that promoting culture of science is the responsibility of Ministry of Science and Technology, and we may put this as a correct statement, but this is incorrect. It is initiative of Ministry of Culture. It is initiative of Ministry of Culture. Now, Indian Association for Cultivation of Science this is not correct. National Association of we can say museums, जो एक autonomous institution है Ministry of Culture में, museums का जो body है, so that is the implementing agency. This is not the implementing agency. There are only two components under the scheme called Science City and Science Center. Now again this is incorrect. There are four components. We will see which components. So all statements are incorrect. What should be the answer here? D is the correct answer. Okay. So along with Science City and Science Center, you can see that innovation hubs, digital planetariums, and space and astronomy education centers, they are the components. This fourth one is the newer component, we can say. National Council of Science Museums, this body is the implementing agency. Okay. Now, e-cigarettes. There can be question related to pollutants or the sources of pollutants. E-cigarettes, one of the source of pollutant. It produces aerosol by heating the liquid solution made of solvent propylene glycol. Now this is correct. Lead, chromium and nickel can be detected in e-cigarettes. Heavy metals, this is also true. So both statements are correct about e-cigarette. The information that is provided, consider this as a new information that you are getting. ठीक है, तो C is the correct answer. Okay, fine. Now, statement 1, statement 2. So, first statement, interest on the sovereign gold bond is taxable as per the provisions of Wealth Tax Act 1957. See, wealth tax largely it is on the immovable properties. So, try to use the logic, whatever the earning is there as an income, that is taxed through Income Tax Act 1961. ठीक है, income से होगा तो income tax होगा. So this is incorrect and we got the answer. Statement 1 is incorrect, so D is the correct answer. Statement 2 is correct automatically. Early redemption of the bond is allowed after 5th year from the date of issue on coupon payment dates. Sovereign gold bonds की बात हो रही है. That is true factually. Second statement. Okay, so D is the correct answer here. Now, what about this one? Space missions. Yes, CUTE is the mission that is launched by NASA. Okay, now we know that there is observation satellites also by the NASA, and this ORIS-REx is not by JAXA, again it is by NASA. ठीक है, किसके रिलेटेड है हम देखते हैं अभी. So this is by NASA, ORIS-REx, and this is let's say bringing some kind of material from asteroid Bennu. ये भी पूछा जा सकता है. Envision is not by Roscosmos जो रशिया का है. Envision is by ESA, European Space Agency. So we can say only first one is correctly matched here. Only one pair is correctly matched. A is the correct answer. Yes, regolith experiments. It is going to bring back some kind of matter from that. So, देखो, CUTE is the CubeSat has collected precise measurements of the atmosphere of large and puffy exoplanets called hot Jupiters. इसलिए ये news में था. CUTE spacecraft NASA का. Okay, CubeSat. Then OSIRIS-REx, asteroid Bennu, and Envision ESA. ठीक है. Next, CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation, traces the origin. Its Special Police Establishment Act. Yes, that is true. 1946 का Special Police Establishment Act provides the powers to the CBI. CBI is designated as National Central Bureau of India for Interpol. This is true, we can say. then only union government and state government can direct the CBI to investigate a particular case. Now this is tricky. If you come across the news in the newspaper, you may have come across like the Supreme Court or High Court have directed CBI to investigate certain cases. Courts can also direct. ठीक है, तो ये अगर आप जनरल जीके आप यूज करके लॉजिकली इसको एलिमिनेट करते हैं तो दैट कैन बी इजी क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, ओनली 2 स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट हियर. बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. बेसिक इंफॉर्मेशन you should revise from M. Laxmikant. CBI, the premier body for investigation, it is executive body, it is not a statutory body. Try to understand this. ठीक है, okay. Now this is these are the new let's say yesterday's current affairs based MCQ. Zero coupon, zero principal instruments. Why it was in news? And it is related to social stock exchange. Social stock exchange was, let's say, recently opened on both NSE and BSE. ठीक है, social stock exchange, remember this. Now zero coupon, zero principal, that means basically there is no interest, no principal is to be returned here. They are the financial instruments that are included in the list of securities under Securities Contract Act. This is correct. They make interest payment and the principal when the bond matures. No, they does not make any kind of interest payment or the principal. It is social stock exchange. So basically these are the instruments to raise the money from the market through, we can say, such kind of securities, right, or instruments. Zero coupon, zero principals. So SEBI had recently permitted social enterprises like NGOs, non-profit organizations to be registered on social stock exchange to raise the funds through these instruments. Okay, so third statement is correct, first is correct, 2 statements are correct here. B is the correct answer. All right. ठीक है, ये उन्नति के जो बॉन्ड्स थे अभी उसी के न्यूज में था. इंटरनेशनल डेट रिपोर्ट. This is released by World Bank. Reports of World Bank's, IMF, or we can say let's say prominent international financial organization, economic related organization, उनको तैयार करके रखना है. ठीक है, debt report, World Bank. Oh, this is very specific. WTO rules provide for 4 modes of trading services. In this context, consider the following statement. Trading services, consultancy received by an Indian from the firm based in UK. Engineers from India migrating to another country to offer their expertise. Tourists from abroad to visit in India for organ transplant. Now all 3 are incorrectly matched. The factual aspect is incorrect here. ये जो दिए हुए हैं, ठीक है, तीनों के तीनों incorrect है देखा जाए तो. So let's see what are the examples in the explanation itself. What these 4 categories are there. ठीक है, क्या है ये देखो. Cross border trade, first one, mode 1. In this mode, services are supplied from the territory of one WTO member into the territory of another member. Think of it as services crossing the national borders. Like when you receive the consultancy reports or telemedical advice from the abroad through telecommunication or postal infrastructure. तो ये mode 1 में आता है, जो पहले 2 लिखा होता स्टेटमेंट. Consumption abroad, this is mode 2. Nationals of one country, like engineers, they are providing services to, we can say, not engineers, nationals of one country move abroad as a tourist. So like we can say medical tourism. Commercial presence, mode 3. So services are provided within the country by a locally established affiliate, subsidiary or representative office of a foreign owned company. A foreign bank setting up branches in India to serve the local market operators. Mode 3. ठीक है, foreign banks present in India. Presence of natural persons. Mode 4, like engineers, they are moving from consultants moving from India to abroad to provide the services. So these are the 4 categories that can be matched the following type of question also. Okay. Now, for the agriculture marketing and farmer friendly reforms index, Niti Aayog uses how many of the above parameters? Recently this index was released. Telangana, I guess Telangana या आंध्र प्रदेश जो है टॉप है, हम बताते हैं उसमें. ठीक है, it uses let's say indexes, parameters like direct agri marketing, this is true. Single unified license is there. Single point levy is also there. Rationalization of commission on arhatiyas is also there. Traders. Rationalization of subsidies on water, this is not correct. वाटर तो फार्मर्स से रिलेटेड है, मार्केटिंग से रिलेटेड नहीं है, ठीक है. तो ये एग्रीकल्चर मार्केटिंग से रिलेटेड रिफॉर्म्स की बात कर रहा है. वन कैन यूज दैट लॉजिक एंड दैट्स व्हाई आंसर विल बी सी. ठीक है, आंसर विल बी सी. ठीक है, ओके. सो आई वाज टेलिंग अबाउट दिस इंडेक्स. Yes, Andhra Pradesh has got the first rank. Andhra Pradesh, farmer friendly. So what are the 13 parameters used? There are different parameters used here, and rationalization of subsidies of water is not one of these parameters. ठीक है, 2016 से ये रैंकिंग किया जा रहा है नीति आयोग से, 2016 से. ओके, भाषिनी, भाषा, लेट्स से इंटरफेस फॉर इंडिया. ठीक है, भाषा इंटरफेस फॉर इंडिया. सो दिस इज भाषिनी प्लेटफॉर्म. It is AI based platform, we can say artificial intelligence led language transform platform, but it is indigenously developed by India, not let's say collaboration with US or something. This is incorrect. Yes, Bhashadan is initiative to crowdsource language inputs from multiple Indian languages. This is true, and even individuals can contribute to the project themselves anonymously. So other two statements are correct here. Bhasini, so it is to protect, conserve the language, the literature, the culture that we have. So we have to protect that and create a platform so that that can be used also by others. Bhasini. Okay, what about this one? With reference to critical mineral policies, consider the following. The government is yet to allow the private sector in exploration of critical minerals. Recently there was amendment to Mines and Minerals Act of 1957, and through this amendment now it is open for critical minerals. Private sector can also explore these critical minerals. So it is now allowed. It is incorrect. The 30 critical minerals have been listed by the government. Among them, cobalt is there, copper is there, gallium is there, germanium is there, but smectite is not there. So both statements are incorrect, we can say. Neither one nor two. D is the correct answer. ठीक है? Okay. Now moving on. Yes, Sargasso Sea, we learn in geography, mapping part, static section. Yes, Sargasso Sea is located in Atlantic Sea. It has been formed as a part of, let's say, ocean gyre due to movement of ocean currents, we can say. There we have Gulf Stream or North Equatorial Current, Gulf Stream, then it is moving, let's say, as a North Atlantic drift. Then there is, we can say, the Canarese Current as a cold current. So together it is forming a kind of cyclical movement of the water there, a gyre movement, and at the center there is Sargasso Sea. The name Sargasso Sea is due to sargassum, the weed like let's say weed, sargassum weed is found there on large scale on the surface of the sea, and that is stagnant water is there. ठीक है, तो sargassum. ठीक है, A is the correct answer. Location you can see, this is the Sargasso Sea. Now, which one of the following is the correct order of location of these wildlife sanctuaries from south to north? South to north. ठीक है, तो Bhadra is in we can say Karnataka. Bhadra river is there, of course. ठीक है, तो Bhadra and Tungabhadra river is there. Now, कर्नाटका तो सबसे पहले ये आएगा दो, उसके बाद जो है पंचमरी MP मध्य प्रदेश. Then we have बिनसर in उत्तराखंड एंड शिकारी देवी इन हिमाचल प्रदेश. तो इस सीक्वेंस में हम बोल सकते हैं बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ठीक है, आपको यहाँ पे कंफ्यूजन होगा बट एलिमिनेशन मेथड यूज करने आना चाहिए. पंचमरी एंड भद्रा, दीज लोकेशन जनरली स्टूडेंट्स नो एंड फ्रॉम दैट वन कैन यूज द लॉजिक. ठीक है, वन कैन टेक द रिस्क. यहाँ पे एक्चुअली एक टाइगर साइटिंग, फर्स्ट एवर टाइगर साइटिंग एट अबाउट लेट्स से 2000 meter above mean sea level. This Binsar is located in Uttarakhand, so that is unique thing that has happened. Tiger वहाँ पे देखा गया है. Okay, so startup industries से related terms जो होते हैं, India has the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. So we can say that after China and US, this is correct. Decacorn is a startup company with a valuation of over $10 billion. This is also factually true. Now, India is yet to have Decacorn startup. This is incorrect. There are 4 such Decacorn startups already, like for example, Flipkart is there, PhonePe is there. Okay, they are Decacorn. Even UPSC में जो Byju's है, so that is also categorized as Decacorn. Okay, so we can say this is incorrect. First 2 are correct. B is the correct answer. Good. Okay. Okay. Now, last question for today. Right. National Multidimensional Poverty Index. Yes, Niti Aayog acts as a nodal agency for MPI monitoring. This is correct, we can say. Niti Aayog. Now, it has 5 equally weighted dimensions in health, education. Now, this is incorrect. There are 3 equally weighted dimensions. जैसे health है, education है, and standard of living. Within that, there are several indicators. ठीक है, there are several indicators. ठीक है, तो ये incorrect है, first one is correct, so that's why answer is A here. Fine. Okay, so these are today's 20 MCQs. We'll try to cover the remaining MCQs on daily basis. Fine. Okay, let us stop then.